Okay, students, quick tutorial on how to save the Drive files that you have now on your at MyBSD account to your personal Google account or external storage. This is mostly pertinent for seniors this year that are graduating or students that are going to transfer to another school district as you will lose your Google Drive your at MyBSD Google Drive. So let's just start to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you're in your drive and you have all these files that you want to save. I would be a little particular with which ones I save and which ones I absolutely have to have and which ones I don't, because Gmail only has so much storage in it now for your personal account, or you'll have to start paying extra. So I'll show you a couple different things that you can do, but you'll probably just want to pick the projects you really, 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 really want to keep. So first, you're in My Drive, and you need to create a new folder. I'm just going to call this folder Transfer. Okay. So now here, when you click on My Drive, you'll see all my folders, including Transfer. Now, you can pick, say these top 6 things here I want to keep. I can do them individually and pull them over and put them in the transfer file, or you can click on the first one and then hold down the Shift key and then click on the very last one you want to keep, and you can pull them over into your transfer file. And so 5 files have been moved. So now in my transfer file, I have 6 files. Okay, you can also transfer folders that have things in them. So I'm going to transfer example 1, and then I'm going to hold the Shift down and click the second folder, example 2, and I'm also going to pull those over into the transfer file. So when you click on it, you'll see that this transfer folder has 2 folders in it and 6 individual documents. All right, so now you're going to go back to My Drive, and you're going to see the transfer folder in My Drive, and you're going to click on that. You're going to right click or control click, and you're going to download. And it's going to zip the files. And once they're done, it's going to ask you where you want your folders. I'm just going to put mine on the desktop so it's easy for me to find it. And I'm going to click Save. All right. So now I have this zipped file. I'm going to unzip it. And I'm going to pull my transfer folder. So when you open this up, the transfer folder on your desktop, it's going to have all the folders and the documents that you've already shared into your transfer file. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to open your personal Gmail account. So I'm going to go in here, and I already have this saved, and thsexample@gmail.com. I created this so that I could show you what to do. And you're going to go into your Google Drive for your personal account. So this is my personal account, THS and there's nothing in here right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull your file into this Google Drive here, and it's going to transfer all the files that you have in your transfer folder here to your personal Google Drive account. So now when you open it, you're going to see that you are the owner. It says me. You're the owner, and you're going to see all your documents and all the folders that you put in your transfer file. Okay? Now I'm going to delete this transfer file here because I don't need it, and I want to show you a different way to do it, and I don't want you to get confused. So I'm just going to remove this folder. I think this is the more confusing way to do it. However, I'm going to show it to you anyways, just in case. So you've already moved everything that you want over to your transfer folder. You're in My Drive, and here's your transfer folder. So we've already moved all the items. So everything's already here. And then you are going to click back on Transfer. You're going to right click or control click on your transfer folder. and you're going to share. And you're going to type in your email address and thsexample@gmail.com. And you're going to make sure that you are an editor. So when you're an editor, you can organize, add, and edit files. If you only do commenter or viewer, then I don't believe you can copy the files once you're to your drive. So you're going to click send here. And you're going to go ahead and share anyways. It's telling you you're sharing outside of the @MyBISD organization. You're going to share anyway. Now you're going to go over to your personal Google Drive. So this is the personal one. And you're going to go to the shared with me folder. So now you're going to see this transfer folder here. And unfortunately, you just can't copy a whole folder. It will not allow you to do that. So you're going to open the folder and you're going to control click or right click. You're going to click on it and you're going to click all of the files that you want to transfer over to your My Drive, and you're going to highlight them. Then you're going to control click or right click and you're going to make a copy. All right, so now you'll see that these copies actually belong to me. These ones up here actually belong to your @MyBISD account. So once that account goes away, regardless of if these are shared with you or not, these will also disappear. Then, but these ones here, once your @MyBISD account is deleted, these ones will stay. So you're going to take these copies and you're going to highlight them. So you're going to click on the first one, you're going to click shift, and then you're going to click on the very last one, and you're going to drag them up to My Drive. And it just tells you that anyone who can see the transfer will lose access to these items unless these items are shared directly with them. So that's fine. You're going to just click move. So now when you go to My Drive, you're going to see all these copies of your documents. Now here's where it gets tricky. You're going to go back to the shared with me folder and you're going to go to transfer. These folders, you cannot copy folders. So you have to go into each folder and you have to click on the items and you're going to highlight them and then you're going to click, right click or control click, and you're going to make a copy this way. And then these copies, you're going to want to move to My Drive. Well, this was in a folder, so you may want to go up to your drive and create the same folder. So I'm going to call this example 1. And now, when you go back to shared with me and you find in your folder your copied files, you're going to highlight them. And you're just going to drag them over to the example 1 folder in My Drive, and you're going to move them. And now when you go to My Drive, your example 1 folder has the example 1 files that you shared with yourself. And so those belong to me. If they say they belong to Christina Williams or whatever your name is, those are from your BISD account, and those will disappear. So that's why you have to make the copies. Okay. I'm going to close this. All right. Now, if you want to put this on a flash drive or an external hard drive, you can just put that external hard drive into your computer. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. If you are a senior and you have a USB to C port, I have dongles that you can borrow that has USB on them. I'm going to limit these to 24-hour checkout, so you can only use them for 24 hours. However, our class periods are long enough. If you borrow it at the beginning of a class period, you should be able to get all your files transferred in one class period. If you're in video production, you have a lot of big, giant files, you might need to borrow it for the night. But I can work with you on that. Anyways, so again, you put everything into your transfer file. And see, this is how it's got a little person on it. That means I shared it with somebody. So that's what that means. But you've got your transfer file and you're going to control click and you're going to download it. I've already downloaded, I've zipped it, I've unzipped it already, so I'm not going to worry about that now. I'm going to close this. And then this is my flash drive. So it's right here on the desktop. What you can do is either just drag this over and put this onto your flash drive or external hard drive that way. Or you can open up Finder and your flash drive is here as well. And then you can just drag this over and copy it to your flash drive that way. Now all of these files will be here on your flash drive. Don't forget, when you're using a flash drive in your computer, you need to eject it. So you're going to click on the location either here in Finder, and you're going to find your hard drive, flash drive, and you're going to control click or right click, and you're going to eject this. Or if you're on your desktop, you can control click or right click, and you're going to eject Untitled 2, and that way it'll be safe for you to remove your flash drive. Like I said, this is mostly for seniors and students that are transferring to schools that are out of district. However, I suggest that everyone always back up everything that they have on their computer to your Google Drive. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me, christina.williams@bisd.net. I'm here in my office, room 121, or you can put in a help ticket. Have a great day. Thanks.